The Sixers are on fire right now. Embiid has continued his scoring dominance from last season, and with Harden out the door, it's allowed Maxey to flourish into an all-star. But what if I told you that the Sixers' biggest strength wasn't on the court, but off of it? Nick Nurse is what the Sixers have needed for a long time, and if I'm honest, I only realised recently that the Sixers even hired him because of the madness surrounding the Dame trade and other off-season news. But Nurse obviously knows how to coach a team, as he took the Raptors to the title in 2019. But there are two things that aren't being mentioned. The first is the coaching staff. The Sixers have acquired high-level coaching staff who have won championships all over the world, with most of them having professional playing experience as well, which is something that's highly underrated in a championship team. And secondly, is Nurse's ability to adjust and adapt to different environments. He's coached overseas and in the G League, winning championships in both. Even the 2019 championship, he had to incorporate Kawhi into his system. So Nurse has a great track record for working with new teams. This team isn't the same as the 2019 Raptors, but they do have similarities. Embiid and Kawhi are both MVP caliber players. Also, both teams don't have a glaring weakness. The Sixers are currently a top 10 defense and a top 5 offense in the league, and now pairing this with their new depth acquisition from the Clippers only makes them stronger. This is the biggest factor in my opinion, because you're mixing a deep and diverse squad with a great coach. So the Sixers will see great results this season because Nurse knows how to get the best out of his players. So the Sixers have great coaches, versatile talent and good depth. Are they contenders? Yes, absolutely. But are they my favourites? No, and here's why. It's experience. Embiid has never been past the second round of the playoffs, and on top of this, Maxey has only just been given the keys to the offense. This team is really good, but they haven't built a solid foundation together yet. The Sixers core group has been chopped and changed drastically over the past 5 years, which is never good for a team's chemistry and identity. I'm not saying that they can't win a championship because of it, but if you compare it to a team like the Bucks or the Nuggets, those teams have an advantage because they've kept their same core group for years now, and those are intangibles that Philly won't have. Philly need another star, and they've shown interest in Zach LaVine, and this is where I'm conflicted. LaVine is a great player, but I don't know if he alone would be enough to push them over the edge. I think the Sixers need to upgrade all of their players slightly. LaVine instead of Harris would be a great start, but like I said, I think they need one more piece, in the same way that Portis and Tucker helped the Bucks reach their championship. Possibly gaining Alex Caruso in a LaVine trade would be massive, but that's highly unlikely. Another problem with LaVine is that he's inexperienced in the playoffs as well. He's only played one series, and that was in 2022 against the Bucks. There's nothing stopping him from being a good player in the playoffs, but we've just never seen him make a deep run, so that's another factor to consider. The final problem with trading for LaVine is his playstyle. LaVine is a primary scorer, which is great, but when you have Embiid, whose best attribute is his scoring, you're not really complimenting him. In my opinion, you need to surround Embiid with a great defender or a great shooter, rather than just another scorer. The easy solution to this would be to wait until the offseason, because you're able to offload Harris's massive contract and go after some good free agents this summer, right? No, and here's why. Maxey is also a free agent, and I know he'll want to stay in Philly, but he's going to be an all-star at this rate, and he'll qualify for a huge extension worth over $200 million. So if they wait till the summer, the Sixers will just essentially replace Harris's contract with Maxey's. In fact, nearly everybody on the Sixers are free agents this summer. They only have 3 players guaranteed to return next season, that being Embiid, Reed and Springer, so they have no truly impactful players on contract. So the Sixers' best bet is actually to trade now whilst they still have assets with value. But if LaVine isn't enough to push them over the edge, who should they target? Well, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.